Good evening, New Serum. NJ, fledgling of Clan Malkavian, sits on her couch, flipping through the channels on the TV, bored. She's had a lot on her mind, but she's trying to unwind. She's surprised Katerina's been gone. She hopes it's been good, but she's been acting weird. Maybe she'll catch her. Who knows?
After a little while, probably around between 2 and 2:30 in the morning, Katerina emerges through the front door. She has a pair of high heels in her hand. They don't look like the regular high heels that NJ's used to seeing her wear. They're a lot different. They have a lot more to them than normal. And Katerina's wearing her hoodie, but she's underneath it has on a very short dress. It's pretty skin tight. And Katerina hurries through the door, and she says hello to NJ very quickly, but then heads straight to the shower.
NJ's gonna watch her blow through the house, barely even slowing down long enough to say hi. And she watches her. She's seen shoes like that before. Those are usually worn by hookers or strippers. Makes NJ a little trepidatious about the state her friend is in. If this is what she thinks, then she's going to the shower because she feels dirty, which means she's doing something she shouldn't be. Definitely gonna have to see what's up. And NJ waits on the end of the couch, the TV off, sitting just watching the bathroom door for Katerina to come out.
Well, as Katerina blows through the house, she drops her shoes off in her bedroom first before heading to the bathroom. She goes in and turns the water on. She doesn't check to see if it's hot or cold. It doesn't really matter to her right now. She just wants to get in the shower. She pulls her clothes off very quickly and steps in the shower, and she sits in the bottom of the shower, letting the water wash over her as if it's washing everything away. And she cries for a little while, letting the blood flow from her eyes, thinking about the letter that she wrote to her sire earlier the night after she woke up, wondering how she's going to get it to her. And she'll do this for probably 15 minutes or so before finally standing up and rinsing off and scrubbing herself with soap. And then she gets out of the shower and turns the water off. She wraps herself in a towel, picks up her dress and her hoodie, and heads to her room where she will shut the door, and she will put on pants and a shirt and put her hoodie back on. covering herself up as much as she can. She knows that NJ might want to talk to her, but she doesn't come out of her room just yet. Not yet. She'll sit on her bed with her knees pulled up to her chest just for a few minutes, rocking back and forth a little bit. Her mind still reeling from everything that she's doing and has done.
And then Jake gives her a couple minutes, letting her get dressed. And in her mind, she's going through the steps of what she should be doing, getting clothes on. Okay, and she should be out. Gives her another minute. And then another minute. And she gets up and walks over and
Katerina jumps at the knock on the door, a little bit surprised, maybe even a little fearful, although she shouldn't be. She'll then stand up and go answer the door to NJ.
hi.
Katerina smiles. For a moment, she almost looks as if nothing's wrong, and she smiles very warmly at NJ. Hi.
You've been acting strange.
I have?
Well, it may sound crazy coming. Oh, there we go using that word. What is it with that? Sorry. I know this may sound weird coming from me, but when did you become a stripper?
Katerina's face falls. There's a definite look of shame on her face, sadness too. She motions for NJ to come sit on the bed next to her.
NJ walks in. If that's what you want to do, please. I'm not shaming you. I totally support it. I'm just a little surprised by it because of everything else that's gone on.
Katerina shakes her head. No, it's not something I wanted to do. If it was something I wanted to do, it would have been one a long time ago with my sister. She asked me if I wanted to. But it was never for me. It was never something that I could bring myself to do. But things are different now. It's still not something I want to do, but it's something I have to do.
You don't have to do anything. You're an adult. You can make those choices.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Come on. And she puts her arm around Kat, pulling her head to NJ's shoulder. What's up? Come on, talk to me.
Katerina flinches a little bit at NJ's touch, something she's never done before allowing herself to settle into her. Here. She gets up and goes and gets the letter that she wrote to her sire and hands it to NJ to read. This kind of explains it the best, because I don't think that I can put it into words again right now.
Okay, and she takes the letter, begins reading through it, her eyes darting back and forth along the lines. Concern, anger, sadness. How are you going to get this to her?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
Um, well, if you have a number I can contact her with, I can arrange to deliver it.
Do you do that?
Sure. I mean, this kind of oh, this kind of thing is not acceptable. I don't care if we are blood-sucking monsters. This is this is not acceptable.
Um, I have her number, of course. Um, Katerina pulls her phone out of the pocket of her hoodie and finds Lisa's number relatively quickly because it's the last number she dialed. Um, and she hands her phone to NJ with the contact open.
NJ pulls her phone out and copies the number over into her phone, closes her phone and turns off Kat's phone and hands it back to her. Save. Alright, I will contact her and arrange to meet her sooner rather than later.
Thank you.
Mm. Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
Well, it just happened a few nights ago. Like, I don't know, since then it's all kind of seemed like one big long night, but, Saturday night is when this all happened. Tonight was actually my first shift after Saturday.
The little Ukraine one. That place is sleazy. It's like the dirtiest of the dirty. The cops don't even bother busting it for prostitution. That's how, because by the time they get it back open tomorrow, they'll have it stocked with hookers.
Yeah.
You don't, you don't need to. Oh, oh. Please don't do anything like that. You are better than that. You deserve better than that.
You can see tears welling up in Katerina's eyes. I don't feel like it.
NJ wraps her arms around her and just pulls her close and hugs her tight.
Katerina allows herself to be embraced by NJ, feeling the comfort, compassion. You know, the next night, Sunday night, I saw Aaron and I told him about what happened. And I thought was hoping he'd be compassionate, but he wasn't. Basically said that, well, it was my fault. I mean, I know it was my fault because I went to meet with him, but I was hoping that he'd be different.
I will talk to Lisa. I'll give her this letter and I will talk to her. If there's anything we can do, which I am praying there is, I will see about doing it. Okay?
I don't want anybody to get in trouble. I've caused enough trouble.
Sweetie, the only person that I plan on getting in trouble right now is this Steve Wright because he's done pissed me off. And I get you do not piss off a redhead, let me tell you.
Katerina kind of chuckles at that. So I've heard.
He will wish that he did not pull this kind of stupid, childish, self-centered bullshit. Oh,
I didn't see any other way. I mean, I could have walked away. I could have just told him to go fuck himself, which I probably should have done, but
yeah, well, people like him wait until you're in that low point to swoop in and be heroic and offer you this horrible offer that anybody in their right mind really wouldn't take, except you don't feel like you have any other option. Oh, God, I used to love bringing down guys like him in the police force. Oh, God.
yeah, the worst part is, though, was the blood bond. I have thoughts and feelings for him that I never wanted to ever fucking have.
Is there a way to get rid of it?
I cannot see him for a number of months. I can die, or he can die, or I can be completely bound to someone else.
Okay. Give me a list of people that you'd be willing to be bound to.
The only one I'd really consider that with right now is my sire.
Well, then, I will talk to her. If need be, I can get a syringe and bring her home.
Yeah. Just I really wanted the Venture and the Bruja to be at peace with each other and help each other. I don't think that can happen.
Not as long as people like this Steve Wright are around. What's he look like? Do you know if he has any other businesses?
I don't know if he has any other businesses. And he's kind of stocky. Has dark brown hair, kind of a receding hairline, brown eyes. He's white.
Okay, okay. And when's the next time you're meeting with him?
Well, I don't know if he's paying me personally on Saturday or he's just leaving money for me, but I'll be getting paid once a week on either Friday or Saturday for the number of days that I worked that week.
Okay. And I'm going to stake you out at your place of work, and I will be trying to get photographs of him and you together. Him at the club, you at the club. We have to show that this is an ongoing thing with him. Show that it's not just oh, she happened to show up and I kicked her out. No, you're there regularly, etc. Because I don't remember seeing him when I was at Elysium, so he doesn't know who I am. Was he there? I don't remember seeing him.
I don't know. I didn't really see a whole lot of Ventrue. I'm sure he probably was, but I didn't see him.
I'll just use a rental. Doesn't matter. Not like I have my other car anymore. Jeez. So yeah, let's see. We'll work on. Yeah, definitely start getting some photographic evidence. I'll try and sneak in sometime if you do know that you're meeting with him, and stand near where you're meeting him and record it. Because I'm getting better with that whole not being seen thing.
That's good. I just... Well, you read the letter. I don't know. I didn't see any other way out, and I don't see a way out now. I just feel stuck, and I feel horrible, and I feel...
She tilts your chin up. She tilts your chin up and looks you in the eyes. Then puts her hand on your cheek. You don't need to feel horrible. We together are going to make this better, okay?
She slowly nods.
Gonna have to get in and find out if this club is in his name.
Oh, I highly doubt that. I'm sure he's being very careful about that sort of thing.
Can you get a message to old Volley Boy? See if he can get into the accounts for that club and track them.
No, I don't. Zachary's already lost everything because of me.
What does Lisa do?
She does financial work as well.
Maybe she can track it then. That'll work. Less people that know about what's going on, the better. Okay.
And I really don't want to involve Zachary. Like I said, he's already lost enough because of me, for associating with me, for being nice to me. I don't want to let him know about this. Not yet.
Okay. In that case, we will keep it between the three of us, and I will talk to Lisa. I'll arrange to talk to her hopefully tomorrow, deliver this letter, see what she thinks, see what kind of ideas she has.
Yeah. This whole being caitiff really complicates a lot of things.
It's for the birds.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
She stands up and reaches out for your hand.
Katerina takes it.
And Jay drags you back into the bathroom, stands you in front of the mirror, turns you to face it, and she's looking just over your right shoulder. You are Katerina Horton, Bruja, child of Lisa. You are a strong woman. You are smart. You are funny. And you're a survivor. You have friends who care about you. And together, we, as a family, will get through this. And she wraps her arms around Katerina's waist and kind of gives her a squeeze.
Tears are falling from Katerina's face as NJ's saying this. Especially the part about being family. Words she needed to hear. She very much appreciates it. She lets NJ wrap herself around her, being careful not to get any blood on her.
Now you're going to have to go and do this crappy work. I personally think it would be better for you mentally to not slip into the go ahead and stick it into me job portion of that club. And it'll be better for you emotionally. It's just better for you. If you can avoid doing it. If you can't, pretend it's me with a strap on and go to somewhere else in your head. Or they say disassociation is a step towards. Wait, no, that's madness. Never mind. Disassociation can help you get through traumatic events with a smile.
Katerina smiles and kind of laughs at that. Well, I don't plan on it, but if it comes up and I have to, then yeah, I think I can think of that most definitely.
And just remember, and she reaches up to your face and pulls up the corners of your mouth. Don't forget to smile.
Why is it so unnerving to hear that?
To hear what? What's unnerving?
The don't forget to smile. You're not the first person I've heard say that, and it's just a little unnerving.
It's a good thing to live by. And she smiles over your corner into the mirror.
Katerina smiles. Yeah, I suppose.
So you go put that letter in an envelope. I will make sure I get this arranged to meet up with Lisa. And yeah, I guess we're gonna have to. Are you working tomorrow? We have to put our date off till later then, if you are.
Yeah, I'm working every night until I'm taking Sundays and Mondays off.
Okay. Well, we can save it for Sunday or Monday then, if you'd like.
Yeah, yeah, I would like that.
And Jay drags you back out towards the living room, seeing the clock on the wall. Hey. And she looks towards Katerina. By the way, I know it's not started off great, but happy birthday.
Katerina smiles. Thank you, NJ. You've made it a lot better. It did start off really shitty.
Well, if you want, we can go swim a few laps, play splash and tickle in the pool or something to get your mind off things. Or we can go for a walk down at the ocean, chit chat, or we can go out to a club, get something to drink. Wait, most of those are closed or closing soon. Damn it. Well, the first ones are still open.
How about if we just hang out and watch TV or pretend to watch TV?
Sure. What do you want to pretend to watch? Something horrific, funny?
I think something funny would be great. And if you don't mind, can I sleep with you tonight?
Sure, but I warn you, I've been sleeping in like every day this week.
That's okay.
And then Jay sits down on the couch, pulling out the remote, and switches over to Netflix. Oh, I know. We'll watch All Zombies. It's a great, crappy, hilarious movie.
Have actually seen that one before. It's a good one. Yeah, we can watch that.
And with that, to sit down, chit chat, talk, and pretend to watch a movie as the night rolls on.